Well, what horrors are we discovering today? There's some powder blue mouse piece soaked carpet. There's a seat. There's another seat. And here's the floor. Hey guys, Chuck House of Mopar. Welcome back. It's been a while since I did a video, I'm sure. I don't even know how long at this point because I'm going to start a project here in a little bit. Right now it's still 2022, just barely. It warmed up. Car's sitting here. It's been down to 0, so it's actually fogging up. I need to get the defrost going. Yeah, more about that in a minute. Did you guys see in my intro? I'm got my arm around some beautiful brunette. Do you guys know who that was? Who that is? That's Claudia. No joke, that's Claudia. Okay, if you're under 50, well, as it turns out, you gotta be younger than that because none of my buddies knew. So yeah, we're at Nats in 19 and we're all at the walking through the swap meet, and I get up there and some golf cart comes scooting in there. It's got some Mopar decal. There's kind of a, hottie 22-something-year-old there. In the driver's seat was Claudia. And my buddies gave me crap later, like, oh, are you Claudia? When I went up there, I'm like, you know what? Read between the lines, bro. Claudia, Misdirect Connection, 1984. Okay. Guys, and right down here, I think we had a little thing going, she and I, because it says, Chuck, all my love, Claudia. I don't think she usually writes that on guys' posters. It probably helped that I asked her to write that. All right, Claudia. Yeah, no, she was selling those for $10 each, and that's cool. She's with her husband, some scumbag, right? But to me, Claudia is Mopar royalty, just like Linda Vaughn or Jungle Pam or any other, good-looking, hot rod girls from the whenever, 60s, 70s, 80s. Anyway, I haven't seen her at any other events, but give me a moment. Anyway, I'm putting floor pans in this pig. I mean, elegant older lady. I think I said that before in the last video, but I bought the left front. These things went way up in price. And they're like, oh yeah, the steel's gone up. I'm like, bullshit, okay? These things are sitting on your shelf and you double them in price from March to August, whatever. Okay, so I thought it'd be fun maybe to see the sucker start. It's been a couple months. October, I think, maybe November. Anyway, let's see if she'll start for funsies. Okay, hold on. Okay, boys, I haven't done anything other than plug in the battery or hook the battery back up. I think you can see me okay over there. Let's see if we can make some oil. Well, the ammeter gauge works. Let's give her 2 pumps. 1, 2. That ought to be enough, right, for a Mopar? Maybe not. Give her 2 more. Give her 2 more. All right, guys, I literally been putting this off for 2 months. You don't know how many days have come and gone that I said, oh, I'm gonna start it tomorrow. Get my dirty clothes on, get out here, and I'm just like, we haven't seen the sun in weeks here. I'm just like, forget about it. I'm going back in. The hell with this. because it's going to be a bit of a job. I don't know what I'm going to find. It could be a whole can of worms. I bought a driver's side because there's actually a big panel that bolts on the inside. I suspect to get at everything underneath. I mean, I guess, you shouldn't ever have to get in there because you have to pull the seats and the carpet to pull that panel. Stuff like the switch for the high beams, mine's bad, but all the wiring's underneath, which is extra awesome. So I think I'm going to get this going. I'm going to time lapse some of this stuff. In the beginning, all right, and then I'll time lapse just for funsies, a little banjo music or whatever. Do some of this. Get the seats. They're going to be up on the roof, and slide everything this way. Pull the carpet. Plenty of galvanized sheet metal on there. They pop riveted in, and then we will see the ugliness. Okay. And question my sanity for doing this. There we go. Alrighty then. I just tried to pre-break loose one bolt. These are bolts, thank God, into there. The seat, front seat, and it actually is spinning. These things have been out since they left the Evansville plant in '56, but because they put in new carpet and it's glued to the floor, isn't that the best? But yeah, so it broke loose. One more thing I wanted to say about Claudia. Guys, I think you can tell people a lot of times if they're fake or whatnot. Sometimes, most of the time, I think she's as much of a sweetheart as she is beautiful. As far as I could tell, just the sweetest gal. I had Stephanie. I had Miss 1983, the blonde. Here, I'll throw up a picture of her here. There she is. See them legs? Anyway, she looked like a girl I was dating at the time, and this was hanging in the back of a hot rod shop I used to work at. So, Stephanie it was. Wish I had Claudia, an old one from there. Would that be cool? Vintage. She lives in Detroit. I'm gonna keep talking about her throughout this thing, at least today. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah. So she lives in Detroit. She's with a hot rod with a team there that time. Like real go fast cars. But yeah, whatever. Ow. Really want to rip these seats here. These are the originals. What do you guys think of powder blue? Yeah, I don't think much of them either. All right, I'm gonna get these sill plates off. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to the graveyard. Thank these guys for gluing this crap down. Oh yeah, here's something I was concerned about. The bracket for the front seat, or the back seat, the bracket here, you can't see it. They're welded in. Hopefully, whatever. Hopefully, I don't have to replace that part. Well, okay. Let me get the front out. All right, all the sill plates are out. They're remarkably bad condition, especially since they're, I think these are the original ones in the back. Because it's different, the pattern's different. Of course, these are Dodge. Then when they restored this the second time, I guess I can't hurt them. Yep, all the screws came out just fine. So I'm gonna try to jerk this seat out here, and it's not light, I don't think. Be smarter to go that way, but there's a car parked over there, and I'm not moving it, So anyway, cue the banjo music. Here we go. Well, hold on a second. She's not budging. Why is that? Oh, God. All right, let me loosen it up. We got bolts on the outside. Woo-hoo. All right. Okay, they didn't bother putting the other two on the other side on the outboards, so yeah, I think I might need to store this somewhere else, off-site location. I may end up ripping this seat cover off to see what the hell's under there. All right, cue the music again. Cue the struggle bus. Here we go. seat. Whoever, when they redid this thing, they really did a good job. It all apart. Some of the springs even got black paint on them still. She's in remarkably good shape. I wouldn't mind a buckets in this thing. Well, there's a nut. I don't think it came out of here. This thing's even intact still, which is, I don't know how much good it's doing, as loose as it is. Anyway, yeah, bucket seats would be cool. I'll tell you what else would be cool are seat belts. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having seat belts. Of course, that's going to be a junkyard find. Unless Casus got something. I got to get this kick panel off and what's left of that one. And start peeling. You know, this car, she doesn't stink like freaking Satellite. Man, that Satellite, you want to talk about pee smell? It was ridiculous. She still has her own aroma. I'm going to take out the, you remember I fabricated this package tray too. I don't need it getting whatever. I got, the windows are down. I'll probably put cardboard in the front and back for sparks. Not that it really matters. I mean, whatever, right? And so my goal for today is to get this carpet out. Shouldn't be a big problem. Cut it up, get it in the garbage, and pull the sheet metal off, see what the hell we got under there. And okay, here we go. All right. Not only did I not want to do this, there was other stuff I knew I'm gonna run into. Like, number one, the stuff they figured out, you know, later on. This is the throttle pedal, right? And it bolts down through that hole. Looks like there used to be a boot on here. Now it, you had to free that up, and what? There's a doubler down there naturally with a nut plate for those. Oh, here's these other junk anyway. Now, yeah, we'll see here. I might have to get a pair of pliers. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt. Let me get some. Okay. Yep, they glued it on. There's several pieces in here. They glued at the top. Yeah, oh, ain't so bad, baby. Don't speak too soon, Chucky. Don't speak too soon, old boy. Yeah, let's see. Well, hopefully I didn't glue the whole freaking thing down. I have to kill somebody. Of course, whoever did it is dead. Yeah. All right, here we go, boys. Well, fellers, there comes a point in your life when you're like, well, I would fuck with it. Did I just say fuck on the radio? What we got, this is all galvanized, okay? Up there, I can see it underneath, right? You see? Yeah. Yep. She's all rusted and it's rusted underneath. But, gosh, I mean, this isn't a whatever, you know. I don't know. This is rusted. There's a hole that goes down through to the ground because I actually lost a nut through there a couple times. The third time I finally lost it for good, which was cool. I don't know. I don't know that I want to screw with this, honestly. I don't know what. This is Bondo. I think that's. Wind is blowing. This is Bondo, looks like. Yeah, what we got over here? Access panel for something. I don't know that I want to really screw with this shit, honestly. I could do some rust repair That's gone over there. It's mouse pee. Oh, I got into the mouse pee this time. Yeah, she stunk. I wasn't really crazy about the freaking blue anyway. I could wire wheel it and make a dust cloud, I suppose. Yeah, now I own this floor pan. They went to the trouble to paint it blue when they remodeled. They had a can of carpet glue and they weren't afraid to use it. I'll clean that up. I don't think I'm gonna do this job, honestly. I'm feeling better. Like I said, some bucket seats would be cool. I've been looking. I haven't. Look at this Bondo everywhere. Here, I'll just smear that shit on there. And here's the galvanized, right? I don't know. It is what it is. This is my backup light. She could use wiring. This is what they had. If you remember, they used a piece of old phone cord. Yep. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know that that's a rust hole down there. I'll clean her up and figure out what we got. Yeah. I don't know if I feel better or not. I might. I might. Okay. Okay, guys. I'm looking at the clips. I've just started putting this video together. This is about a month in, 3 weeks in. I do a little, come back, put the clips all in so they get going, and finally started putting this together. Now I knew this video could get long. Comes my cat. And just if I was doing the floor pans, and I've got a lot more clips that I've done, and I'm like, I'm going to throw these out. So I decided not to do the floor pans now. It's been bothering me because I don't like half-ass and stuff, but I'm just going to keep perfuming the pig, okay, at this point for now. I reserve the right to do the floor pans. At a future date, you may see me start a video where I've got a hammer and I'm beating up on Bondo. But anyway, for now, I'm not doing it. I've already gotten my money back for the floor pan I bought. So that's good. Those people were good. Classic to current, I think they're called. But you can see the seats in. I have started doing a couple other things. I think we're 16 minutes in on this video right now, and to keep it from getting too stupid long, I'm going to delete some stuff and show you what I got. So, without further ado, here comes the rest of the video. All right, lads, lassies, if you're watching, we're going to paint this anyway. Seal in the mouse piece smell. I do see I got a bit of a hole over here. We'll goop that up with something that doesn't let water through, as if I'll drive this in the rain. I got a different kind of cup brush here. I think it's a little less aggressive. It's certainly from China. The round one, I may bust it out, but the round one, where am I? The round one will literally take numbers off of a cast transmission. I don't know. I might go ahead and do a little bit of this, let you guys watch along. I've gone ahead and chipped out all the undercoating. This is all undercoating right here. They sprayed this crap everywhere. I guess they eventually decided it was too expensive. But anyway, all right, let's go get started for a little while here. All right, everybody, there it is. This is a job I should have done outside. In fact, I was going to pull it out and blow it all out. Well, guess what we don't have? Throttle cable, right? So I did it in here. I got her burnished down, got most of the dirt. I fixed a few holes that showed up with some seam sealer. Yeah, figured out good body guys, the last guys that were here. So we're gonna put a coat of black Rust-Oleum paint on here. Start thinking about carpet and a seat belt. I gotta call the seat belt guys. I don't even know what they've got, and we'll go from there. You okay? Here we go. Okay, everybody, next day I painted it. Brush paint, took about a quart. It's pulled up. It's tacky in spots. I slathered it on, but good. Yeah, almost like she wasn't junk, huh? Yeah, almost. All right, I'm gonna get this thing down. I'm gonna try to see about putting some seat belts in here. I'm afraid they're just gonna be for peace of mind, really, because you know, whatever, peace of mind. I did have two broken off bolts that held that side down. I went ahead and drilled them out, so they're, yeah, just gonna get through bolts like couple ahead over here. So let me flop this over and measure for some seat belts, maybe. Here we go. There she is in all of her plaid glory. I think I'm gonna pull this off, see what's under there, and probably regret it. So anyway, she doesn't sit nearly as far off the ground as I thought. Oh, I called well, seat belt planted is one place. They're gonna be black guys with a lift buckle. Anyway, that's not who I called this time. They all get their stuff from the same place, it would seem. So you have two couple lengths, 60 inches and 34 or 74, and it all depends upon how much of this you got, you know. Belly. I got some, I don't have a lot, and I was thinking I need this thing sad higher, so 2.5 feet, which is, you know, half of 60 inches, 30, will probably work. Yeah, I believe it will. And then another down to here. Of course, we need two. What's this? Mopar. Local dealership. I guess I lost that. Yeah, when I pull this off, it's gonna be a lot more fun. Now I'm gonna have, part of the reason I need to pull this off, this back they got goes all the way down. It's hog riveted, whatever, to the bottom. So 60 inches it is. All right, plus some mounting hardware. A set of seat belts, one with the hardware, $30 before shipping. Ain't bad. We're not putting any in the bag. All right, here we go. Got an intermission. This guy's Steve, my new best friend. He's going to buy that junk transmission. Steve's got an interesting story. Tell him about why you guys ended up in St. Louis.
Well, my dad and my grandpa lived in Evansville, Indiana. Yeah. And in '58, when Chrysler built a new plant over here, my grandfather moved our family over from Evansville.
He started working at the plant.
He started working at the new plant, and eventually my dad worked at the plant. And it's actually this summer in between my dad's junior and senior year.
How about that?
so that's how we wound up in St. Louis.
That's a great story. So he probably worked. Oh, we have a winner. This is Steve's wife. What's your name again?
Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, nice to meet you.
I'll make you famous.
Hello.
She's a Mopar.
Wrap it up.
She's a Mopar guy too. The first car you drove was a '72 Cuda, your brother's.
Yet from Vietnam. He came home from Vietnam and he bought that when he was in Delaware, Dover, and he drove it home.
That's cool. Anyway, we found a good one. It goes here like this. Yeah, we'll figure it out right there.
That's what I thought. They didn't want to drop down.
I don't doubt it. It'll be good till you get it home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was pretty good. Pretty nice people you meet. Nice people. He bought the. I had one out of an 01. He bought that, so I get to keep this as a spare for my truck. And unfortunately, I can't go. But he gave me 2 free tickets to the St. Louis Auto Show. Yeah. to call somebody, see if they want to go. Anyway, yeah, let me put this stuff back and get back to the turd. Well, that was kind of fun. Got to meet some people, and I got to pass along a transmission that I've just been sitting on for 5 years. I was starting to say in my video that till the battery died, that first clip there, that Steve's grandpa probably worked on this car. So I got seat belts. I haven't been in here. I hope everything's here. Yes, they are. Looks like it. These are from Seatbelt Planet. They don't make their own. These guys don't. They, I bought them for the satellite from somewhere else. I'm sure they all came from, well, they're made down in Florida is where they're made. So I got black ones. What did I say, 55 inches? I don't know. You guys just saw the clip I ordered. Yeah, it's been a while since I did that last clip. So that's it. What do these run? With mounting, I think they're 30 bucks a side, guys. So for a pretty decent, and you can get a lot of different stuff. You can get them different buckles like black or whatnot. And actually, God bless it. These feel a little more substantial than the ones I got for the satellite. They're pretty flimsy. These actually feel like modern things. But the way you mount a seatbelt is you drill a hole in the floor. Now, as you're oh, you guys can't see me at all. Jesus, we'll see how this comes out. Seatbelts normally bolts have a shoulder on there so that it can slide around here. These don't have that. So a guy could actually tighten them down so you can't move it. I don't know what I'm gonna do. These go under the floor, of course, you know, and they just got a bolt and nut. I may end up getting a piece of pipe, drill this out so that this thing can, you know, you can have some, get a piece of pipe in there so that this thing can swivel. But before all that fun, you need a floor that's decent to bolt this to, in case you do wreck that it doesn't all pull out. And as we all know, my floor's junk over there on the outsides. But I think we can figure out a workaround. Anyway, yeah, these guys for 30 bucks a side. These are nice seat belts. They make it affordable. All right. The issue is a center seat belt, as we know. Yeah, I should have the light down here. Where to run the seat belt? Do you run it, mount it here, run it loop it around? Not so great. What I think I have decided is the following. I can cut a slit right here. I know you guys can't see that very well. Cut a slit right here, drill a hole, get the death wheel out, and there's no metal down there, guys. Now the seat belt's still gonna get, it'll go up and around the back, the bottom here. I think that'll work. Yeah. You don't want a lot of slack, you know, like if I'd had to run it all the way up and around, like through the back more, because I mean, this might actually keep you from getting hurt, this flat belt, you know. If you don't want a lot of slack, you still get flung forward or God knows what. So I think I'll make a mark, look at it closer. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, there's a damn, God bless. Shit. Right when you think you got her D-I-C-K-E-D. Ah, you rotten booger brain bastard. Or maybe some more 4-letter words before this is over. All right, let me figure it out. All right, that's a slot. It's a giant slot. At a 3/4 inch hole saw, smallest I had. I ground that all up so there's no sharp edges anyway. Of course, that's kind of ugly. The seatbelt's going to go this way, that way, driver, that way, passenger, right? Or straight, I don't know. Once they're in, there shouldn't be any rubbing really to speak of, but that's a little ugly there. Actually burned some stuff up. I'd gone through a little far, so I burned a spot there, burned a spot there. So I think that's all right. Let me get the seat in. We'll see how this looks. Okay, lads. There it is. Could have used the bigger seat belts, probably. Longer ones. What I forget. You guys just saw this. 55 inches, 60 inches. Anyway, so there that is. It's at the end of the travel, except save a little bit, which is a little unfortunate. A longer belts, you know, you like to have in the middle of your, I don't know, where does it need, where's that buckle need to be? Just buckled. So whatever. I guess still got these off. They actually turned out nice. You'll see them. And this is going to have to go back here. Maybe there. I don't know. Here'd be ideal. Probably make that work. Oh God, no. Nah, there's stuff in the way. Figure that out later. And then, yeah. Here's this. And that can go on up there, so that'll give you a little more length. Yeah. See, am I shining on? Yeah. Go up there. Yeah, liking it. All right. I'm going to make those brackets for the shoulder bolt to go through. They'll probably be 1.5 inches by about 3 inches. And I'm going to weld a nut on the back for the bolt to go into. Because I believe I'm just going to use, excuse me, I think I'm just going to use this stuff. Versus a 1/4 inch. We'll see. We'll see. Don't know. Okay.
Several months later.
I can't weld. That's pathetic. I'm talking worse than pathetic. Anyway, so I had to hammer this one a little bit to get it, you know, for the curvature of the hump. What can I say? It's March 4th. Yeah, when I start this, right before the first of the year, I did the wrong thing of trying to get myself a deadline going one day, get these bolted in, and I ran into issues. Yeah. So anyway, here's the brackets. Maybe I showed you, maybe not. These are the brackets that are going to go in here with a nut welded. One of the things that just took the wind out of my sails was I got stuff back here where I can't get into. Now I can weld this thing along the top on the inside, but I drilled a hole, pilot hole, rotten. Everything's rotten. Yeah, Bondo. So I'm like, you know what? It was a dreary day. I had enough. I quit. So today I'm going to finish these brackets and go from there. Yeah, this bracket I didn't do anything to, evidently. Yeah, it's probably been 6 weeks since I was back out here. Just didn't feel like it. Lost the love for a while. All right. Let me cipher through some stuff. All right, boys, girls, there's one end. Looks like Frankenstein's monster's bolt sticking out. It looks like I need to weld that a little better. Yeah, she's junk. Fours are junk. All right. Oh, yeah, I'll go look at that again. Here's the other side. Looking like Frankenstein's monster's fabric cobbled crap. I guess it'll hold. I don't know. All right, let me get this one burned in. Okay, she's back together. I didn't show all the welding and banging and crap. Yeah, these bolts I got, they're like, they're Chevrolet, 1.75 inches long. They're long as hell. Seatbelt is a little short. I mean, it fits me. When I'm sitting here, the buckle's clear over there, as you can probably see. You know, there they are bolted down there. Hard to see. No carpet yet. I guess I'm gonna do a color change a bit. You notice I painted the bottom of these. These were blue. Banged them up a little bit. Putting it back together. C'est la vie, I guess. Yeah, I envision, I don't know, a color change, like color change. I have to work up some more ambition before I get that nutso though. Yeah, there's a lot of deleted stuff in here. It was getting long. I think we're over 40 minutes now. So I just said, you know what? Let me turn so you can see me. I said, yeah, it's just too long. So I just left all that stuff out. There's a lot more. Anyway, that's all I got for today. Thanks for coming along my 2-month adventure. We'll catch you on the next one. See you.